Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 20,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. Promoter Eddie Hearn maintains that Anthony Joshua will likely have 2 fights in the near 6 months or so. In a recent interview, the Matchroom had suggested that the former heavyweight titleist from London could return to the ring by December or January against an unnamed opponent. Hearn also sounded optimistic that Joshua could potentially fight Deontay Wilder next spring, as late as April. Talk of a Joshua vs Wilder fight has gone on for the past year, but the matchup took a blow after it became clear that the backers in Saudi Arabia were unable to come up with the necessary funds to stage that fight in the region. Hearn has continually maintained that he and Wilder's advisor, Shelly Finkel, are fielding potential offers from other countries. He really wants to, Hearn said of Joshua in an interview. We've been on calls with him all week. There is a lot happening with the IBF situation. We will have to see. I think he's going to fight in December or January. I think the Wilder fight realistically is not going to happen until March or April at the latest. But he wants to fight. He wants to go back to camp and asked us to try and make him fight for December. Whether that spills into January, we will see. Hearn mentioned the possibility of Joshua fighting the IBF #1 contender Filip Hrgovic in the event that the IBF title becomes vacant, but that possibility has dimmed since the IBF recently declared Otto Wallin as the #2 contender for the heavyweight belt. Joshua sits at #3. While Hearn has been sanguine about making Wilder Joshua, despite the Saudi Arabia fallout, his optimism is not shared by all involved parties. Wilder's trainer, Malik Scott, recently poured water over Wilder Hearn matchup, saying Joshua has not publicly clamored for the fight enough. Ex-United heavyweight champion American Mexican Andy Ruiz Jr. talked about everything, about the desire to quickly return to the ring and stay active, about the failed fight with Deontay Wilder, about the victory and the defeat of Anthony Joshua, about Mike Tyson's coaching with MMA fighter Francis Ngannou, and about the chances of the Cameroonian against Tyson Fury. Ruiz has not been in the ring for more than a year. They don't really like to negotiate with him because he has unrealistically high financial demands. About Joshua, I don't think they want to have a third fight with me. I see that promoter Eddie Hearn had a hard time with the Ida Jari when I beat Joshua, and now he doesn't want to risk it. His task is to make Anthony some intermediate fights, and then make the most of it and leave. Me? Of course, I would agree. You remember that I just had problems in the rematch. I was overweight. If I had stayed focused, I would have stayed myself. Few people know the world situation and all my problems. Right now, I just want to get back in the ring and stay active. Next year, I want to have 3 or 4 fights. About Wilder's lies, I'm still waiting for his offer, and I'm sick of proving that I never demanded $25 million for a fight with him. Tell him, let him then provide some evidence that I asked for so much. Better yet, tell him that I am still waiting for a concrete offer from him. If there is an offer, I refuse this option and move on. That's all. What's the point of waiting so long? To what? About the fight between Fury and Ngannou. Stop it. It is clear that Fury can knock out Ngannou. I think Mike Tyson has already done everything he could. Pulled Francis absolutely. Yes, I think he did it on a realistically cool job with Ngannou. He trained Francis and he looks different now. I'm sure Mike gave him a good technique here, Ruiz said. And defeated Makhmudov vows to destroy Fury and Joshua. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua remain 2 of the biggest names in the heavyweight division, with clear targets on their backs for any man looking to make a statement as the next big thing. Fury remains undefeated in his campaign, a 2-time heavyweight champion who is just 1 fight away from challenging to become the first undisputed titleist in the division since Lennox Lewis. That was always a goal of Joshua's, who now has 3 losses to his name and is currently out of the title picture. What both men have in common other than their superstardom is that fans want to see them fight more often and again genuine threats. The 70 heavyweight has ended all but one of his contests by stoppage and an impressive 13 inside the first 2 rounds. He recently told sporting icons that he wanted to Britain, on the record that is so for locking big names. I like the fight with Tyson Fury for sure, and Joshua I like also. I would like to fight these guys, that's why I am here. Listen, when I go in the ring, my goal is destroy. It's not a secret, it's my goal, it's my nature. For me, it's not a game. Makhmudov will be fighting alongside Fury next, albeit much farther down the card. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video please subscribe to my YouTube channel.